Hi everyone, it's me, Nina, and I just want to tell you that I made a video before Steve and I had to stop at the store, and it was all about the horrible day that I had today. My family doctor, I made the whole video about how he talked to me. It was horrible, and I have never, and this is the truth, I have never, to my face, been talked down to the way my doctor talked to me today. Said I was lazy and went on and on about my weight. Now, this is the man that I've been going to since I was in my early 30s. I have been heavy most of my life. And so I made a video about how he went on and on about all of the negative things in my life. But it was all before he looked at the test results. See, on Saturday morning, we had to get up after a 12-hour fast and go have our blood drawn, Steve and I both, for a lot of tests that the doctor wanted. He's our family doctor. Well, we had that done on Saturday morning, and I get them on my phone because it's in a network thing, and it came up on my phone, so I seen how good all of my results were. So my doctor went through this big, long spiel, probably, honestly, about 40 minutes, and if I did not have Jesus Christ in my heart, I would have throat punched the man. It was horrible. You guys, I have never, like I said, in 56 years, ever been talked down to the way that he talked to me. So I made a video. I was going to share it. And Steve and I went up to the store. Steve went ahead and went out to the P.O. box to check it. I'm going to tell you how precious that you guys all are to me. And I hope that you know that, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. If you have done nothing other than to say a prayer for me, or wrote a little comment to me, whatever you have done, if you thought of me throughout the day and knew that I was having a bad day or feeling bad or whatever, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I truly mean that. Because Steve got a card from the P.O. box, and I opened it up in the car because, you know, after that appointment, the doctor was so rude that when I got done, I went out to the car because it took all I had not to cry. So I went out to the car and sat, and I thought to myself, you know, he's not going to see my tears, and I will never go back to him again. But I try my best to be good and kind to people. I do. I try my best. And sometimes it doesn't matter what you do. I told you guys this before in our Bible study. Sometimes it doesn't matter, and people are just rude. And but the last thing that he told Steve when Steve left was, you know, the last thing that he said to Steve as Steve was in the office getting ready to leave, because I was already in the car. He told him to go eat your heart out. Because Steve in 3 years had gained 12 pounds. And he had a fit about that. And he had a fit about me. And I don't know if he was having a bad day. But the way that he talked to me, you guys, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. But back to the letter. Miss Sharon. She lives in Florida. And I'm telling you, this was perfect timing. Miss Sharon knew that I had not been feeling good. And you guys, I was in a flare, CFS flare, fibro flare, whatever you want to call it. And when I'm in a bad one of those, I can't help it. I am so totally exhausted that for over a week, I slept over 16 hours a day. Come here. Come here, say hi to everybody. Hold on. So I got this card. Look how adorable. I knew right away that she was thinking about me. and praying for me. So the card says, Miss Nina, thought some soup and quackers might make you feel better. Then she wrote this, God is wrapping his arms around you and making you better each day. Love, Sharon. And I'm not going to share her last name, but that touched me because it was silly, but yet showed how much she cared. So then I got this letter in there, and I'm not going to share it all because it's very special to me. But in this, she tells me that she doesn't know Steve's age or anything, and Steve's 57 and I'm 56, and she says that we both look fantastic, that he's a good man, and I'm a wonderful wife to him, and talking about how the yard looks peaceful and beautiful, and that's what I want my home to be. I want it to be a peaceful place that people can come and either share their burdens or share their stories of life, and I want my home to feel like home when people visit me. And she went on about all the goodness, all the good things, you know, about us. And then she signed it. God bless you both, your sister in Christ. And she sent a gift. Now, Sharon, you know that you don't ever, nobody ever has to send us a dime. Never. We're getting now about $25 a month from YouTube, and you don't get a check until it's $100. So it takes me 4 or 5 months to get a $100 check. But I'm not doing this for the money. It's nice to get that little check, and someday I'm sure that it will grow and I'll have more subscribers and all of that, all in God's time. But I want to tell you that I appreciate you. If it would have just been the card and that letter, it was perfect timing. It was needed, and I'm telling you, I felt the love through that. And I want to thank you for it. And the gift was sweet of you, and it will be used, as you said, however needed, and we will make sure we try not to waste anything. But I just wanted to get on here and say I'm not gonna upload that video of where I was talking about the doctor, and I was so upset. Because as I try my best to live, not just tell this to everybody, like when I have the Bible study stuff, I try to live the life that I'm trying to help everybody with. Because life is short, you guys. And I was under the assumption that my doctor was a believer. Well, if he's a believer, he needs to hit his knees and ask God to forgive him. So I think that Steve was gonna call. He was upset with I told Steve everything the doctor said, and he was really upset about it. And I think that what we'll do is I'll probably sit down and write a letter. And I wanted to shame him. I don't want him to say that he apologizes or that he's sorry, or I'm not looking for that. I want to shame him in a way that he will become a better person. We should not treat anybody the way that I was treated today. And a little card and a little message lifted my spirits up. And I thank you, Sharon. I thank you all for being our friends. We don't get around a lot of people, you know, other than our family. And we don't have a lot of friends outside of people at church, but we don't do anything special with them. So you guys are my family and my friends rolled into one. And I appreciate each and every one of you, and I truly want you to know that and truly believe it. And let's just try to be kind. It's so much better, you know. And like today, I wanted so bad, so bad to tell that doctor off. It took all I had. And a little funny thing is that I had to wear a mask, you know, and I was so angry that I stuck my tongue out at him. Of course he couldn't see because I had a mask on, but it made me feel better, you know. Oh, but yeah, I just tried at my best, and that's all we can do, is to be kind to people. Sometimes people are not deserving of it, and but sometimes people like me that had a hard day today, it took one person to let me know that they were thinking of me and that they were praying for me. One person changed my whole entire day. And that's what I wanted to share it, because life gets tough, people. We all know that. Life gets tough, and people can hurt your feelings. And sometimes you're treated unjustly, and sometimes you're treated worse than a piece of trash that's blowing down the road and has been ran over. It's not a good feeling, and especially when it's not deserved. But anyway, I wanted to share that. I'm sorry I'm emotional. I've just had an emotional day, and I kept the tears in all day today. But when I got that letter and that card, it touched me. And it's okay to show emotions, because we are emotional people. We are emotional beings, and God created us to have emotions, and emotions to share kindness and love in this world that right now is crazy with all kinds of things going on. Never stop being kind. Sometimes it's hard. Oh, sometimes it's really tough. But don't stop, because I can look back on today and know that I did the right thing. And I hope he never treats anybody like that again. You know, the first thing I thought of when I left that office, I felt sorry for his children, and I felt sorry for his wife. I hope he does not treat them that way. I don't know what was wrong with him. He's done me like this before, but this was really the worst. Horrible. So I won't be going back to him anymore. I deserve better than that. And you know, if people have problems with me being overweight, look at the elephants. Look at the hippos. They eat salads all day. No dressing and no cheese. No meat. And they are huge. So we're not all made to be exactly the same. And I know I need to lose weight. I know that. And I'm not sure if some of my medicine that I've been put on is you know, making me gain some. I have gained since my surgery, you know, from October. But anyway, thank you guys for loving me. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Miss Sharon. You know that I love you. I hope that you know. And oh my goodness, I'm going to cry again, but I got to say this. If I never in this lifetime see you, and I'm talking about all of my YouTube friends and family out there, if I never get to meet you on this earth, I hope and pray someday we'll meet in heaven. Because I've got some big hugs to give out. You guys have been friends to me when I felt like I was alone. And sometimes your comments touch my heart in a way that it's amazing. So God bless you all. Sorry to be such a crybaby. I'll try to make a video tomorrow, sharing a few ideas I've got, and the plans I've got to try to fix my chicken problem so they will stop eating their eggs. So, all right, talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.